Welcome students. Today we are going to learn about TDS configuration in Tally. TDS configuration while on purchase voucher. That first, here, what I will do here, I will be activating these features TDS with yes. Okay, and all the information regarding TDS like 10 number director type will be submitted into the video. Now I have already set it this TDS feature here. Now what I will do, I will go to the vouchers, and if I have to enter the purchase transactions for this, I will press F9. And for example, this is on 1st of April, supplier invoice number that is 101, and Ramashray Singh, I will be creating a vendor name that is, for example, uh, Tata Tally Services, sundry creditors. Okay, maintain bill by bill, yes. Now I will be selecting TDS deductible, yes. If I select TDS, TCS is gone. Okay, and for that I need to know that whether it is applicable or not. TCS, yeah. Okay, now statutory details, PAN status unknown, deducted type, yeah, all the things. TCS application party details, TDS is mentioning here. You can see. Now for example, this is a company and this is a resident company. For example, I'm not writing here any limited or private limited. Deduct TDS in same voucher, yes. Okay, now for example, it is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, sorry, Maharashtra here. The pin code will be applicable, and regular and the required PAN number and other GST number will be mentioned in the ledger creation, okay, window here. Now here we have no receipt note, henceforth I will ignore this, and this is okay, that Tata Teleservices from Maharashtra, this is going to supply the services into Punjab, means IGST will be applicable. Here there is no purchase ledger. I will be activating or creating a new purchase ledger by pressing Alt C, and I will create here a ledger, for example, that is a purchase ledger. Now telecom services, actually telecom services, telecom services. Hope my words are correct. Now I am choosing this indirect funds, indirect expenses. This is not, yes, GST specified details here, taxable, and this is going to be 18%. Services, yes, of course, and set other statutory details, yes. Yes, TDS is activity, apply. Now I will have to create, here a new that is TDS on, contracts, yes, contracts, okay, for example, and that is 194C, payment code 194C might be, uh, remittance code once again 194C, and here with pen or without pen I will configure this all, tax rate without pen, yes. Okay, now that is 20%, and for 1%, that is with other directory type, that is also 1%. How is this possible? This is 2%, might be. Okay, now This is other deductive type 2%. Okay, hopefully. uh, yes, threshold limit I am not mentioning here, you may mention here as well. Now telecom services, here show more, show less. Why the purchase ledger is not showing here? Because I am using this as indirect expense first. Now I am changing this as accounting invoice and not to the item invoice. Okay, now I will select here telecom services inclusive of GST, because I have applied MRP based. That's why it is asking for example, 11,800. Okay, this is complete 10,000 now. And now see, sorry, IGST has to be configured here. Alt C, IGST. Okay, duties and taxes, and I will be selecting here GST, and IGST will be selected here. Rounding method not applicable. TDS not applicable, I think, because TCS is applicable. Yes, it may be. Further now it is uh, undefined. Okay, now yes, now the tax part is being calculated here. Now I will be creating a TCS ledger in accounting master. Okay, by pressing alt C, TCS, sorry, TDS, not TCS, TDS payable. Hope you would be getting here. Now TDS will be selected. TDS on contracts need not to be mentioned here. Control A. Finally, it is getting 2% of 10,000 rupees, and the final amount, that is 9,800. Okay, and you may check it out by pressing Alt A, Control F1 here, or sorry, Alt F1. You will get Alt F1. Okay, now if you want to search the TDS part here, 10,000, 20%, Alt F1, the calculated rate. Yeah, it is. Okay, otherwise it is showing here. No, need not to know all these things. Okay, yeah, this one means your TDS is configured. Now, if you have any question in regard to the TDS TCS, you may ask me. Okay, thanks for watching my video.